Hey, hello, I'm JulieJo. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're not new here, welcome back. If you're not new here, you might remember this face. Brooke Ashley Banks, hashtag BBANKS. I have made quite interesting videos over this person. In particular, I've created a lore video that gives the lore of Brooke Ashley Banks and anti-MLM. And I've also done, I think, two other people, at least one other person, in a lore video. This girl is something else, and I'm very excited that we get to watch her today in a video. If you don't know Brooke Banks, she started off in Limelife, went to Modere, and is now with Beauty Society. I think she's still with Beauty Society. I'm not so sure. I guess we might find out in this live today. This live is titled, Let's Be Honest. And I know that she invites someone into the live who's also a leader in MLM. I'm not sure. I really haven't watched it and I don't know what I'm going into. So let's get started.
It's the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. Cause we're still sleeping in my head.
We are in this together and we're going to both watch it together for the first time. Buckle up. Let's see what Brooke Ashley Banks, an MLM top leader. However, I think she's struggling now. I don't think she's as much of a top leader, but who knows? Let's see what she's trying to be honest about, because we know that's a rare thing for them.
Oh my goodness. So we titled this, Let's Be Honest. I'm going to be a dual live with my girl, Kirsty, and we're going to talk about all things, I feel like just kind of debunking the junk. Like, let's get real, let's call it out, but also like the beauty of extra streams of income from our phones, because we live in a time where it just makes so much sense. Like, why not? Basically, the question is like, why would you not at this point when you find something that works for you?
Did she just ask why not? I'll give you one reason, one simple reason. Most people don't make money. I'll give you another one too. A lot of those people lose money. The FTC says that 99% of people will not profit in MLMs. You can find links below on that statistic and other statistics in my description.
But also just like being able to like talk about the things, there's like things, right? There's things that so easily and so quickly go unsaid. And I feel like Kirsty and I are both women that are like, I want to say it. I'm going to say it. And so being able to bring like that honesty, honestly, from, hey girl, from like woman to woman, mom to mom, wife to wife, hormone to hormone, whatever we want to say. We want to be real with the people behind the screen. You know what I mean? Like, and genuine. And when I can say, hey, let's chat woman to woman. Let's call out the elephant in the room. And then let's drop walls to see what could make sense for you. You know what I mean? Like, and what could fit for you and what could be great for you. And why you may also be like bothered with also the industry and stuff like that, because that's not how it has to be. I think that's what I love most, Kirsty, about our industry is like, as an individual businesswoman, I get to choose if I'm spammy or not. I get to choose what kind of leader I am. I get to choose what I want to make out of it. But that doesn't become powerful if you're the only one doing it. It's like gotta be kind of.
That's not necessarily true. I mean, yeah, you always have the freedom to choose. However, they push you to know that you don't have to know everything at the beginning. They push you to understand that your upline is going to train you. And so if your upline trains you, you're going to likely do what they do. Normally how it's done.
Of like an industry change, and things like that. So anyway, I was talking with my girl, Kirsty. This is her. She is phenomenal. You guys, I'm so honored to work by this woman. I learned so much from her like every day. You've never met a more just genuine and real. Like, you go watch her page, you guys, for like 2 minutes. You're going to be like, I love her. She's so authentic. She's honest in everything she does. It's like this instant trust.
Did you see what she did there? What Brookie Banks did? That's called love bombing. She just loved bomb this person.
Gift of just instant trust. And I love that about you.
I think it's because I'm not afraid to let my crazy show as well. Like, we're all a little bit crazy. It's time to just own that, right? Like, it's okay.
For real. Especially, I was just talking to another woman she's in the mortgage industry. I love her. I love her social media. And she messaged me and I sent her this thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, this would be perfect for you to recreate. Like, she's like, I don't know how you do it. Social media, it can be so hard. And I said, girl, I have days where I feel like I'm owning it. and in my flow, and other days where I feel like such a loser and I'm like failing and like don't even know how to grip and I'm questioning myself. And she's like, oh my gosh, me too. And we were just talking about that. We were able to connect so deeply as women. Like, hello, it's not all this perfect social media bullcrap. What happens if we stop that?
Yeah.
You know? And I love that you do. Okay, so first of all, we want to just kind of talk about debunking some junk and or kind of like going over things in the industry that don't have to be, and that kind of either need to be called out or eyes opened, I guess.
Okay, so they're going to debunk junk, and I'm going to debunk their debunking the junk. The junk in the trunk, you know what I mean?
So if you want to kind of lead into that, Percy, of just like this industry, because I feel like with some of like the ick in the industry, it deters people from seeing the beauty and the absolute magic they can do.
Yeah.
So what are some of your icks?
Huge. I have a lot of icks actually, but there are some like major ones for me that seem to be almost common practice, and that just doesn't have to be that way. At the end of the day, we are all business women. A lot of us are stay-at-home moms that, you know, chose this so that we can have a way to fulfill our need to be a stay-at-home mom, but also fulfill our need to like contribute to our family. We want to do something like that too. For me, that's what I wanted. I wanted something to call my own. And remembering what this really is for people at the
I think it's a very valid want, is wanting to call something their own. The issue with that is usually the something that you want to call your own doesn't cause you more pain. It shouldn't, right? At least when you're choosing to do it. It shouldn't cause you more pain than good. It shouldn't take more money away from you than it give money to you. And that's what MLMs normally do.
End of the day is livelihood. It's a way for us to literally make money. I mean, and that's just it. I mean, there are very few people in this business that do it for another reason other than the bottom line reason.
Okay, but most people don't make money. And she's proving the fact that most people are in this, almost everyone's in this to make money. The thing is, most people won't. And it's not because they don't work hard enough.
They need to make money. And when we can remember that that is why we're here, and just look at this as an individual woman who is running her own business, and stop with the culty, mean girl, that there's so much mean girl in this. Like, so you might be with a company and then you decide to either leave one company and go to another.
Brooke is the epitome of mean girl.
Or add another company to your, you know, line of businesses, because right now in America,
I'm sorry to pause it so quickly. I want to explain why. And I'm going to explain why I think Brooke is the epitome of mean girl by just simply inserting some of her lives. Here they are.
On summer vacations every summer because of this company, and you're going to tell me it's a scam? I bring in more income because that's what the Lord is doing than my husband who went to college. And you're going to call this a scam? That is bullcrap. That is not okay. Your comments like that are the scam. The fact that you feel so, maybe you're mad I didn't pay the college debt you did and I make 6 figures and built a house. Maybe you're mad. We can't be victim. We're all grown adults who read a contract, you sign it, you know what you want to do, but then you get there and then you don't do it, and then it's like, oh, this is broken. No, okay? Don't do it if you're not willing to try to get customers. You have to be willing to get customers. You are in sales. You need to be doing this to make money, not to be spending money. If you're here to spend money, be a customer. Be a customer.
And there you have it. I feel like I don't need to say anything else. That is who Brooke truly is. She put on her full face in those lives. This is the Brooke that's hiding stuff. The Brooke that wants to look a certain way on social media.
Everyone knows, like, 2 streams of income is obviously better than 1, right? Like, if you can do 2, then, and that's something that you want to do, why not? But then when the bullying and the mean girl starts, and the treating people like almost like a leper, like, you can't sit with us anymore because you've chosen to, you know, add this company, or you've chosen to go to this company. It's just really unfair for people, because at the end of the day, this is a business that is supposed to empower women. It's supposed to empower the woman that needed empowerment in one way or another. Maybe you were low confidence and wanted to do something like this to pour back into yourself. Maybe you're struggling to pay your bills and you don't.
The issue with what she's saying is there are going to be mean girls. There are also going to be people that get mad when you leave because your productivity, your purchases of products, your whatever helps and decides their income. That makes sense? So if you leave, it is personal to them, even if you don't mean it to be personal. And that's part of where it gets culty and wrong and pyramid scheming.
Want to struggle anymore. So by starting a business like this and making money, you're empowering yourself financially, right? That's what this is all about, is it's about empowerment. And we have to remember that. And we have to just cheer each other on no matter where we're at, what we're doing, who we're doing it with. We should be cheering each other on no matter what.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, I want to see you win, and I want to see any other woman who is doing something and trying her best win as well. And so it's really unfair to treat this like a club or a cult and mean girl other girls whenever maybe someone does something that you don't agree with or you don't want them to do.
Yes, and people who leave.
Brooke, take a moment. The virtue signaling is strong with this. Super strong.
Like, it's so important. Sometimes leaders can almost act like dictators or like they.
I want to apologize that Brooke sounds like a robot. Facebook Dual Live sucks. So she might sound a little robot-y. Maybe Ava will be able to help it a little bit. And maybe it just stays like that because it's not fixable. It's going to be worth it though.
Own property. Like, I'm just going to say it. Like, nobody's your property. And something that's important. I had somebody that decided to add an extra stream of income and mainly go at a different business, but like still stay here. And they were like, I can post this many posts, or I can, make sure it's, and I said, that's none of my business. Like, my business, my mission, my vision, I am at one company and I'm excited to run with like the runners there and the people serious there. And I'm excited to support people who are treating this as a side thing, like to help them with their goals. We all have different goals with this. Some people want to make 6 figures at one company, and that's going to be insanely hard work for a long time, a long, long, long time. Some people want to make $200 here, and there's nothing.
The issue is they won't. Also, my question is, Brooke, are you still with Modere or did you give that one up? Because she was doing Modere on the side of Beauty Society. So I'm guessing she just threw Modere away completely and is doing Beauty Society only. It's what it sounds like to me. They make it sound like this $200 is an easy thing you can start from the beginning, which is false. Most income statements I read are the average annual income of all whatever is $300 a year. And that's actually kind of generous. $300 a year when it comes to everyone in the company. That's bad. $200 a month, you're probably pretty high up in the company if you're profiting $200 a month. By the way, that $300 a year is not profit. Doesn't include anything they purchase.
Less than about that person that wants to make 200, or the person who, my business, my vision, what I'm doing, it isn't everybody else's. Like, and why do I have to act like how I'm treating my business is how everybody else needs to treat their business? You know what I mean? Right. So I love that. Like, their family, what they need, what they love to do is not what I love to do. And that's okay. You know what I mean? And you don't ever want to treat anybody different for that. You know what I mean?
One of the biggest,
you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? She needs reassurance. I mean, to be fair, sometimes I say that as like a filler word, but it seems like she needed reassurance from the other girl, which is okay, but I'm being nitpicky.
Absolutely.
One of the biggest things.
Promise another ick.
Well, I want to say this too. One of the biggest things that I told my girls whenever I moved here and some of them moved with me, I told them, I was like, I just have to tell you this right now, and I have to let you know this starting off. This is going to be a place where anybody is welcome and nobody will be judged. That's what it has to be for me, and that's where I have to be in this. And I want everyone to feel like they can be their true selves and not have to worry about being judged for it. And another thing that I need you to know is that at the end of the day, this is about you and what you need and what your family needs. And I will always support you no matter what you do in this business, outside of this business. And that was really important for me to let them know that right off the bat, that it was always going to be a place of love.
Yeah.
And and that love is not contingent on this business.
Right. Yes. I love that.
Yeah. So what was, now that I'm off on that tangent, I can't think of what my other ick.
Yeah.
I find that odd. And I also don't believe them. The issue with what she's saying is the quote unquote love or friendship at MLMs, and especially with these two, at least for Brookie, I don't know about the other girl, it's conditional. While they'll say, that's not true. I mean, it is. If you just decide to leave their company or stop making them money, they're not going to treat you the same as someone who works hard and makes them more money, or someone who buys a lot of product or whatever. They won't treat you the same. That's what I've noticed about most people in MLMs, but especially Brookie Banks right there. She definitely puts on a show, or a front, I might say.
The other tangent, okay? Promise of income.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen. I work hard.
I'm telling you right now, she's already started saying it, but I meant to pause it sooner. They're going to talk about, I work hard, I make income. You don't work hard, you don't make income. That's not true. You cannot tell me 99% of people who enter multi-level marketing schemes don't work hard.
My work is not hard, you guys. It's redundant. It's checklists. If I don't do the work, I'm not going to make the money. You know, it's like at Target, you guys. If you get a job at Target, if Heather and Tanya and Amanda watching, they go get jobs at Target and they only show up when they're motivated on the days they're feeling good and feeling it, they're getting fired because Target's like, no, you were supposed to be working all week. And you.
Yeah, but when they show up to work, they actually get paid for the work hourly. And when you do that in MLMs, you only get commission when people purchase from you or someone purchases from your downline. You don't get paid hourly in MLMs. A lot of people don't get paid for the majority of their work.
You just decide to show up when you feel like it. Well, that's what people do in network marketing, right? They show up when they feel like it.
No, it's a false equivalence fallacy, Brookie. Stop with it.
They're inconsistent. They are quick to give up if they don't get instant money. But then they think in their heads, I'm just going to make all this money right off the bat. No, a promised income is, and in fact, something I just want to say is for most people, success is not about six figures. Why is that the marker of success? Right now,
because all of you make it the marker. I make six figures, and you say stuff like, oh, if you want to make six figures or $600 when you first start, or $200 when you first start, acting as though that $200 is an easy thing to get when you first start. It's not. Brookie and whoever and everyone else in MLMs, especially top leaders, they deceive people into thinking that they're going to make money from the start, even if it's just a little bit, and then turn it around back on them when they are confused and shocked that they haven't made money.
A lot of people in our economy, with the inflation being 10%, they have a certain income. They want to make now everything costs more and they have kind of a gap. So success for a lot of people in this industry right now is $200 to $300, maybe $500 a month. But you don't sign up and just get $500 a month.
Right.
You want to talk on that?
Yeah. Yeah. So one thing that really bothers me and should always be a red flag for you, if you are thinking about joining a network marketing company in general, is a promise of an income. Nobody should be promising you anything because nobody can promise you what type of work you are willing to do.
They should also not be saying if you work hard, you'll make money, because that is also not true. Right, Brookie? That's what she's doing right now. That's not true. You should not be saying that. That is deceptive and you are being deceitful. These women get me fired up. We're 10 minutes in.
It is all up to you. My paycheck is all up to me. And that's what I love about Modare in particular is, you know, that I was able to come in and do really well and reach executive ranks all by myself. Now I do have a team, but I didn't reach executive ranks with my team. I reached that rank all on my own. And that was something that I did. And I was working hard. I was showing up. I was excited. I was doing all the things that I needed to do to make that paycheck to get there. But that was because I did it. It wouldn't have happened that way if I would have showed up once a week and been like, hey guys, so I have this incredible collagen, like buy it. Like, no, like.
Okay, so I guess Brookie Banks has leaned more into Modare now again instead of Beauty Society? Question mark? I don't know. But what I find interesting about this person is she acted like she didn't have a team to get to executive. But I don't think that's true. I think she is saying she herself got herself to executive, even with her team, because she did the work. That's false. That is not true. To be an executive, you have to have certain ranks underneath you. So I tried to double check myself on what I just said, but it doesn't say executive anywhere on the comp plan that I can see. Definitely not in the ranks. Even in the affiliate marketing that they like to call it, those ranks, it doesn't say that either. So I'm a bit confused. Let's keep going.
There's work and time that goes into this. So depending on what level of success you're wanting to reach, usually that indicates the amount of work you need to do. So, if you're needing $200 or $300 a month, your level of work is going to be right there with that. And if you're wanting $4,000 or $5,000 a month, then, the work level goes up. And that's just how it is here, which it's a beautiful thing. You can work really hard and you can take this business into your own hands and run with it how you want, which I love. But also, I can't tell you how much money you're going to make. Just like, nobody should be telling you in network marketing how much money you're going to make, because they cannot see the future and they do not know how you're going to work your business, and they do not know how your network is going to respond to you. Okay. Because at the end of the day, you have to build trust with people. You have to build relationships. You have to let people into your life. And, that some of this stuff takes time. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people jump in and it's like, whoa, like crazy. And that is wonderful for them, but everybody's not equal. And
they like to use this deceptive idea of it takes time, you need to put more time into it. And the issue with that is that's going to make you run into this sunk cost fallacy. You're going to think, well, you put so much into it already, you might as well keep going and trying, because they're like, it's just going to take more time. So you put more into it because you're like, oh, I already put so much into it, I guess I should just keep going and trying because maybe one day I'll get it. That's how it is with a lot of relationships. Like, let's say you've been in a relationship for a decade and you know that it's not what it should be and you're not like super happy with it or whatever, but you've already put in a decade of your life into this relationship, so you just stay anyway. That's the sunk cost fallacy.
it's all on an individual basis. And so when I see someone throwing out income claims, I'm like, oh, no. Because it's not fair. It's not fair to others.
A lot of people come into this industry, and like Kirsty was saying, the work is gonna, the actions are gonna dictate like the goals, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people want to do like a $200 a month action list of 20 minutes popping in or 40 minutes popping in and expect 6 figures a year. And it's like, okay, no, hello, your actions down here, your goals up here. Boom. Again, I work hard, but my work is not hard, but I'm consistent. I show up whether it's raining in my life or it's sunny in my life. My whole team could quit on me and I'm still going for my goal. Like, I don't let
you say 200 down here and like 6 figures up here. People can't even get to 200 down here no matter if they're working for 6 figures or not. They're working as hard as someone is for 6 figures. Majority of people still won't get the 200 because MLM business model works best when 1% are making 6 figures or more. Not even 6 figures, like honestly, like 50,000 or more profit a year. And they act like $200 is easy in MLM. It's not, because it's just not plausible. People just don't make $200 profit. It costs more than $200 for the majority of kits, majority of starter kits. And then the products are so expensive and up priced so that they can pay the top leaders in the MLM that it honestly eats up the majority of any commission that most people in MLMs get. Therefore, not profiting.
Other people's decisions, other people's actions dictate what I'm doing in my business. But being your own business person and being a woman, we are more emotional beings. A lot of people will pull in emotion into this industry and kind of go in and out and off and on and things like that. And so that's going to obviously impact your income, so clear expectations, like reality and responsibility on each person. What I do love about where we're at, with our company is you can, you don't have to have a team to get executive levels and to get far and to get what you want to do. It's able, like, no one gets to get in your way but you. But also, you can get in your way. So make sure you're not getting in your own way if you want to make some income in this industry.
The thing with the affiliate side of this is that you pretty much have to get the same points. It's weird because they act like you don't have to build a team to make money. But the affiliate side, you're making less money and you have to get a ton of points by yourself. By points, I just mean qualifying volume. Therefore, the affiliate side's a lot harder to do than the team side. It's honestly almost impossible to get to the top unless you have like a huge following on social media, or big business already and you kind of work it in with that business that's like a brick and mortar and you like put the products out there. I don't know. It's very, very difficult to do that on the affiliate side with good reason, because you really need a team to get up, build more, make more money in MLMs. That's how they work best.
For sure.
Right.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is, since we kind of debunked some junk, which I absolutely love doing.
That was easy. It was so easy for me to debunk their junk. They were speaking junk and we were debunking. So now it's kind of like the other half of the video. So let me know if there's other stuff that you want to debunk below in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts, maybe your experiences and so on.
We're going to talk about kind of who could use extra streams of income. Because I have to say, like, in our economy, but in the day and age we live in, we are all on smartphones. We're all on social media. People are either on TikTok, Pinterest, and I know Pinterest is kind of a weird one, but if you're scanning Pinterest, other people are scanning Pinterest, why do you not have a link up that people can click to simply order something from you? You know what I mean? Like, we are all walking billboards from the glass I drink out of. What glass is that? What's in your glass, Brooke? What earrings are you wearing? What's that shirt from? What restaurant were you talking about that one time? I want to go try it. How was that movie? Did you guys watch the new whatever movie is out? Like, we're all walking billboards, right? So if you have a smartphone and you're on social media, why do you not have an extra stream of income right now coming in? Because
I mean, I do, but it's because I put work and effort into my YouTube videos and I built that up over the past 2 years. But also because I don't need to make money on me sharing something I enjoy. I don't need to make money on me sharing a movie. I loved the Barbie movie. I don't care what you think about it, but I loved it and I shared that I loved it. And I loved the idea that other people might not have seen it unless they saw how much I loved it and I shared why. I want to influence you to go see that movie, but I don't have to get paid. I want to influence you to see that movie because I think it's an important movie and I think it has a strong impact. Now, Liquid IV, I am an affiliate for, so if you want some Liquid IV for 20% off, I will make a small commission. But the thing with that is I wanted a discount. I get a discount. And if you don't want to use my link, you don't have to. And frankly, it doesn't bother me if you don't. With MLMs though, it is so bothersome for them to see other people not make money when they share something. It's like, why can't I just relate to someone else without having to make money? Why can't I just share something that I enjoy or love without making money? I don't need, nor should I feel bad to not make money when I'm sharing something. I think that's kind of selfish, to be honest. Like, if you will only share stuff on your social media because you're gonna make money on it, it's like, that's just not very authentic. That's just not a super authentic thing. Many of you saw, if you're on my Instagram, I was drinking Liquid IV way before I started sharing it. I was drinking it all throughout clinicals before I even became an affiliate with it. I also share other things that I love. I really like this phone, and you know what? I got it on Amazon. Don't be rude about me getting something on Amazon. This is funny, right? I got this cup on Etsy and it is cute. And no, I don't smoke. And no, I don't condone it. But isn't that cute? And my sister-in-law got this for me. Yes, it is a candle and I really like it. So I don't use it as a candle. I use it as decor. It's cute. You should find one. I don't know where she got it from. Like, I don't need to make money to share something I enjoy. And that's the goal of sharing things sometimes, is you just want other people to experience something that brought you some kind of good, maybe nostalgic feeling. And the idea that you have to make money on everything that you share is honestly just, like I said, it's so inauthentic. The idea that you're like getting on to someone, or that you're almost shaming someone or making them feel bad for not getting paid when they share stuff is just so foreign to me. Why can't someone authentically share something that they aren't gonna benefit from?
again, with the inflation right now, even that $300 a month can put some peace of mind at night to where you don't feel like you have the weight of the world on your chest. You know?
Yeah.
So have you been looking into e-commerce? Like, are you on e-commerce in a way? Because affiliate, like Kirsty and I were talking about affiliate marketing. I know everybody wants to like to know it link, which is great and they work great. Amazon affiliate, I'm an Amazon affiliate, and everybody's like, I just want to be approved for Amazon affiliate. I have 85 cents sitting in my Amazon affiliate payout, you know? So people are so quick and easy to want to get their hydro jug code Brooke for 10% off hydro jugs, and you're getting paid one time, a very little amount that's going to pay you in 3 months from now, like little tiny amounts. Whereas in our industries, in the network marketing industry and social retail industry, you get significantly more.
Nope. And I'm about to be very honest with you all. I'm going to show you a payment I got from Liquid IV for a period of 1 month. I already have an editor. Leave me alone. And I love her. Hey, Ava, let me show you. Thank you so much for working with Liquid IV. Your payment of $86.87. Thank you so much for working with Liquid IV. Your payment of $144.90. You're telling me that I got a $86 one and a $144 payment, and that was profit? And they withheld taxes for me? Because Liquid IV sends me a lot of free stuff. I'm making more in a month that people in MLMs do in a 6-month span by simply saying, hey, I have a 20% off link, feel free to use it. That's it. And I don't even do it that often. And what I'm trying to show you is that what they're saying is a lie. They're acting like affiliate links, you can't make money on them. You will likely make way much more money and actually profit more money with affiliate links than you ever will in a multi-level marketing company. Okay, I'll stop talking.
I mean, 36% plus bonuses, plus this, plus that for doing the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, talking on that point, Kirsty, do you have anything that you want to add on, you know, the people who, like, who are the people who may need this extra stream of income that you see? Because you don't have to be an amazing businesswoman, you know?
Right. Yeah. So I'm not an amazing businesswoman. I'm not. I'm terrible. I'm going to tell you, like, if you go to order from me a week before I know a sale's coming, I'm going to tell you not to. An amazing businesswoman would not do that, but that's what I do, you know. So you don't have to be this, you do not have to be anything other than exactly who you are right now. And that is all that I am. And that is all that I promise you I will ever be, is who I am in the moment, being real and raw. And that is who I have to be for this to work for me. One thing I want to say, though, is this beast is rolling. This social media beast, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever they come out with next, the beast is going to be released, okay? And you're either going to be consumed by the beast or you can feed the beast. Or if you're like me, I consume and I feed the beast, right? So, like, I see things on TikTok. I'm like, I love that. I want to buy that. I go to the Amazon storefront and I go buy it from, you know, the affiliate who showed it to me. But also, I also took an opportunity to say, you know what, this is the way that I can make money. And anybody can do that. Anybody can. The only difference here is that you don't have to have some kind of big stipulation to have an affiliate marketing link. And the payout for this kind of affiliation is way higher. Way higher. People are barely.
If this was affiliate marketing, it would be in the affiliate marketing business model. It's not. It's in the multi-level marketing business model.
Getting paid on their affiliate links. Yeah. And like Brooke said, it's taken 3, 4, 5, 6 months for that company to even pay you.
Yeah.
And let's not get into the craziness that I've heard other influencers talk about, like the issues that they've had with actually getting paid off their links. One thing about this company is that we get paid twice a day, 2 times a day. You buy from me.
But this, like, get paid twice a day nonsense, honestly, it's just ridiculous. What, you get 5 cents? What, you get $1.50?
At 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting paid at 7 o'clock that night for that purchase that day, which has been such a blessing in my life lately. You know, even if it's like, you know, like, $38. Well, that's $38 that I didn't have. Me and Caden are hitting up the coffee shop and the lunch, you know, like we're going for it. We're going to go have a great time with our $38. Or maybe for you right now, that $38 could be a tank of gas. That $38 could be groceries that, you know, you didn't have the money for before.
Except you spent $400 on a starter kit. So really you would have had that $38 if you hadn't spent the $400 on a starter kit. Or if you hadn't stocked up on the $90 bottle of collagen. You know what? I bet it is $90. $82.99, baby, for a bottle of liquid BioCell Immune.
You know, there's a lot of people that are struggling right now, and the daily pay that this company offers is just, it's a blessing in a lot of lives right now. And I love that. So I think that, you know, like I said, I've always said that anybody can do network marketing, but it's not for everybody. So, I mean, literally, I truly believe that anybody can come into a network marketing business and work it. I think that the opportunity is obviously there for any single person, but you have to, work through your own like habits. Like for me, a big one is as I've had to really rearrange my habits. I've had to kick myself in the butt and be like, look, you got to get up, you got to do it, right? Like you have to do this. So I think anybody can do it, but it's not for everybody. But if you have this need or this want for more, then it's definitely a place that anybody can come in and, find that if they're willing to try.
Amen, you guys. Amen. I just think that there's so much like, oh, I'm embarrassed. What if people feel like, listen, if you get into an industry like this, you are in charge of how you want to present yourself.
Yeah.
You're in charge of how you want to come across and not being Spamela Anderson and super nasty and no Spamela Andersons. Listen, no graphic-y graphics. No, you know what I mean? But then you also have a community of people that are able to give you tips and tricks and doing it with, like when you're not alone doing the action, it's not as scary like when somebody else is doing it with you. But you guys, I mean, your friends literally through trust, equity, and time and work and all of that, like they would rather support you than a big box.
Mm-hmm.
You work for a large corporation, Brooke. It's not your actual small business, that the majority of what people purchase from you is going to the big corporation, which is Monat, and kind of shines a light on the bigger corporation, which is multi-level marketing. They act like, oh, I made these products, I wholesale purchase these products, and now I'm getting people to buy them and I'm profiting the whole thing. Or like I'm getting all the money. No, they're getting like 25% commission. It's ridiculous how they act like they're an actual small business.
Store, chain, whatever. They really will. And so it's kind of like so many people are already doing the work. Why not make an extra income from your phone?
Yeah.
Why not try it, especially if you love something? And that's where, again, Kirsty and I are both very honest people. It might not be our company, but go see what network marketing company has a phenomenal comp plan, a mission and a vision that you align with. And products that you love. Like You're not going to love everything about every line. I don't go to, MAC makeup counter and NARS makeup counter and love every single item. I don't. But find something where I would recommend highly consumable product, because then your customers are coming back again. Like you want to consume, not by eating always, but does it run out? Like for instance, Tupperware is harder because once you buy a set of Tupperware, you're good to go, right? Mm-hmm. You're good to go unless you have an obsession and you want to fill your house up with Tupperware every month where you're on hoarders. You know what I mean? Like you're good to go. But when it's a consumable product that people actually love, golden.
Yeah.
Because if they love it, they're going to come back for it and you're going to have returning clients. So, okay. I guess the last thing is just some things that we love about what we do. So one thing I love about what I do here at Monat is I love that taking care of me and putting myself on the front burner is working my business. You guys, I've lost 7 pounds in two and a half weeks by simply like having my system.
That's not safe. I think it's unhealthy. I think 1 pound a week is pretty good, especially when you're already thin, which BBANKS is. 7 pounds, that's 3.5 pounds a week. That's not good. She must be pooping a lot or not eating enough.
Morning shake in the morning and taking my phytos and taking my prebiotics for my gut health. Like oftentimes, sometimes like extra streams of income can almost wear you out, and make you tired and exhausted and you need a skill and you're all intimidated. But this is like taking care of you, and I love that. Like it forces me and holds me accountable to be taking care of me. And I love that.
Yeah. The same, like I didn't realize how just not good I was until I started to feel good. So, I mean, I always knew that I had some mental health stuff that was going on. And of course, I knew that I wasn't eating correctly. But what I didn't know.
Stop right there, my girl. Don't say any more, because then you're going to say a medical claim and we're going to have to turn you into the FTC. If you're having issues with your mental health or physical health or any health, please see the proper doctor, therapist, psychiatrist, whatever. Do not try an MLM product before you do that.
Is that how much my life could improve if I added certain things into my lifestyle? And I'm a big advocate for living your life. You get one, have a piece of cake, for the love of God, eat the cake, like it's okay. But I'm also, aware now of how adding things in like phytonutrients so that you're getting all the nutrients you need in a day, quality vitamins, literally.
You can just eat that. You don't have to take a bunch of supplements. A bunch of supplements honestly isn't great for you to take. The best way to get your vitamins and minerals and whatever is to eat it. Supplements, a lot of times, if you go too much over, they can hurt you, or you're just going to pee it all out and you're just taking an excess for no reason. Things like vitamin D, though, that's helpful. I am on a vitamin D supplement because my vitamin D is very low. Could be because I'm an ultrasound tech and work in a dark room and I work at night mostly and sleep during the day, but maybe not. No, it's definitely because of that. But you don't need to take all these extra supplements that just are money wasters. A lot of dietitians and a lot of other people who are educated and know things about supplements and food and stuff say these things too. You don't need to stack up a bunch of supplements, especially an MLM product, because that MLM product is going to be worse than like a better vitamin supplement product out there. It just is. MLM products in general are not that great.
Saved my mental health in so many ways. I can't even begin to name them off. I could ramble for an hour. The collagen, my skin has never been better. Like literally, I get comments on my skin all the time. What are you doing? Well, it started out with collagen, and then it started out with collagen-infused skincare. There are so many. I've just learned that feeling good on the inside is the best way to feel good on the outside. Like when I feel good on the inside, I'm ready to get up every day and get dressed. I'm ready to put my makeup on, and I'm ready to get dressed and look good and go about my day and be. It's just really elevated me in all areas of my life, taking better care of myself. And then letting that trickle into, my friends and the people in my network and my family. The biggest thing is my family. I mean, I did a live the other day and I was like using my mom's Phytos, and I was like, don't tell my mom that I was using her Phytos, because she literally wants to fight me when I use her stuff. Like, she's so mean about it. Don't touch my stuff. So, being able to just know, like, one of the biggest compliments that you can get from customers is them referring other people to you, and then also them coming back month after month. That's how you know that what you're using is really working.
I probably am a little bit nitpicky. I have a short fuse in this one. It's because I just don't like looking at Brooke Ashley Banks. I really just don't like looking at her. I'm not saying she's bad to look at. It's almost like a social experiment when you watch Brooke Ashley Banks.
If you're taking a supplement and you don't feel any different, you need to find a new supplement. And that was one big thing for me, is I've taken tons of supplements, but I've not taken tons of supplements that actually make me feel different, that I can actually see a change. If you're not seeing and feeling change in your products, then that probably means that they're low quality and that it's just not working. So I really love that I get to do this. I get to feel better, but then I also get to help other people feel better. And I get to do it with confidence because I just know, like, I knew it worked for me, which was great. But now that I've been doing it for 6 months, the retention and the customers referring new customers, I just know that these are such a high quality product that are working for so many people. And that makes me feel really good, because I know how it feels to not feel good and not even realize it, how not good you feel until you feel good again. And I love seeing people like so excited over gut health. Like, that's my thing right now. People are like, like, you can't tell me nothing. My gut health is on point. I've never felt like this. And that is like the best feeling. I'm like, yes, queen, yes.
You know what I love too is, like, you know how people will, guys, give us hearts in the comments if you've had this. Somebody will reach out if you've bought from them in the past. Any company, it could be photography, it could be whatever, a company in general. Please leave a review. If you do, we'll enter you into a giveaway, and they kind of incentivize you leaving a review. So what are you going to do? You're going to go to that review and you're going to be like, oh, it was great, but you weren't yourself so passionate and you didn't have such a great experience that naturally you left that review. You're being incentivized to leave it for them. What I love here is I've never like hooked my clients and baited my clients to leave me a review and they'll get something. My inbox though explodes with them naturally coming to me because they're feeling so great, because they're looking so great, because they're noticing such a difference that they have to come to me and spill the beans with me. They're like,
one, I don't believe that for a second. Two, you are incentivized to act like you enjoy the product even if you don't like it that much. In MLMs, you don't get to just try other products and use that instead of your MLM product. That's a no-no in MLMs. Even if you don't like the product as much, you have to at least act like you like it on camera and then use something else off camera, or force yourself to use it. Hey, hello, that was me. But it's interesting how she uses the word incentivize here, because the people I see that are the most incentivized to fake, deceive, or lie about a certain product, business, or whatever, people in multi-level marketing companies.
I just had a client in her 40s, like, my skin does not look like 40-something-year-old skin. She goes, Brooke, I've been consistent with this, and this. Look at these pictures. She sends me pictures of before and after. She's like, look at my face. Look at my face.
Yeah.
You know, here's the two different, and she's freaking out. And same with, like, I've had people even join my organization to partner by my side to run this business of their own, because immediately when they started taking these products, the joint pain, how they felt with their joints, the collagen differences they've noticed.
Brooke, you better take a step back, my girl. You're on rocky ground. And by rocky, I mean medical claim territory. I will turn you into the FTC. I am a tattletale.
You know, and just like you said, what I love about, well, I love making people feel beautiful. Like, that's why I was in the makeup industry for 5.5 years. Like, I love helping people know they can cover their dark circles, and, you know, that it can, you know, how we feel, how we look, really, you know, if I'm in my scrubs all day with a messy mom bun, I'm not feeling motivated and all that versus when I get myself ready. But I remember sitting in front of the mirror to do my makeup, feeling dead inside.
Yeah.
Feeling like I was just putting on a fake alive face. And even when I did put that on, I felt just so dead inside. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no energy to chase my kids, no, you know, feeling bloated, feeling like I was so far gone, I didn't know where to begin, like all of that. And so when you get to help people in that way, and then they're drinking their skincare, but then they're feeling the changes from the inside that affect how they feel on the outside. Oh my gosh. Like, it's such a beautiful industry to be in. So I also,
what I find interesting about this whole situation is the way BBANKS talked about Limelife or whatever, and this goes for all people in MLMs who are like top leaders in MLM and then they leave for another one. They act like that MLM is everything. It's the best one you could join. It's the best thing. They have the best products in the world, blah, 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 blah. And BBANKS even said that when she left, she was going to continue to use the products because that's how much she loved them. Then she joined Beauty Society and doesn't use Limelife products. She uses Beauty Society makeup and skincare now instead of Limelife. They talk about how honest and real and authentic they are. All of that to say, I've seen her say, this is the best product, this is the most amazing product, this is the best company, this is the best compensation plan. Boop. The next one, this is the best product, this is the most amazing product, this is the best company, this is the best compensation plan.
also love our daily pay, because I do think that helps the mom get the diapers.
Yeah.
The mom get the last minute Christmas present she needed. The fact that, you know, we can still earn quick paychecks before Christmas right now. Like, we still are getting paid twice a day before Christmas. So how many, like, what is it, 5 days till Christmas?
Actually, I believe this was before she went to Beauty Society. And the reason I say that is because this is Christmas time and I'm currently in August. Someone just sent this to me, so I guess it was from a while ago because her Christmas tree's up.
10 more paychecks? Yeah. Something like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because that does add up. Like, we're taking our kids on the Christmas light drive thing soon. Like, we go look at all the houses with Christmas lights, and we like to go get them like a Dairy Queen ice cream or candy. You know, that costs money. So then one of my daily pays can cover that, you know, or the gas money that it's going to take to do that. Because when you're an adult, you know, everything costs money, right? And so it's just such a blessing on that end. I know that we ended up going a little.
Was it that big of a blessing that you had to leave to go to another MLM, or that you put this MLM on the back burner and used another MLM? This is intriguing. I love watching this go down because it just proves all of our points, and it's done so publicly, but they always have some weird excuse that people believe.
Long, because we get all fired up and passionate. I love chatting with you though, Kirsty. I could listen to you talk all day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love her. Make sure you guys go check her out though. Like literally her page gives me life. She's just so honest and genuine and beautiful, serving people. And then the last thing I would say is if you want to surround yourself, whether your goal is to make possibly $200 a month, we're going to be real with you. You don't just sign up and make $200 a month. You got to work and work proud, not be embarrassed of it. The biggest mistake I see is when people join and they're still embarrassed because their aunt's friend, sister's cousin's dog thinks that it's some kind of a scam. So then they're like all embarrassed.
Hello, is this my aunt's friend, sister's cousin's dog? Do you think it's a scam? You do. Thank you. You deserve a treat. What the hell do I say to a dog? Good boy? Bye. It is a scam.
Well, it shows, right? Like, it's okay if you're not confident. Like, we can work with that because you're going to have a team of people behind you, you know? But you have to show up. Like, you have to take action and execute action. That's our goal, is to get you to execute action to make your check, right? So whether your goal is $200 a month or whatever it may be, or you want to work with some people in business where you're feeding off their, we have a boot camp right now that you can join. Where it's like, we have daily tasks, we have actions, we're ready to make an impact, we're rolling.
Brooke, are you still in that boot camp? Oh, you aren't, because you're in Beauty Society now. Got it.
Together, we're getting on a working Zoom in 7 minutes together. So we got to go. But if you want to work with people who are moving the needle forward and really want to make an impact, let's go. Like, let's go. The only difference between me and you is that we hit the join button and you haven't yet. You know what I mean? And so we're here and we're excited that we got to do this live. We're going to have to come up with some sort of a series and do this more often because I love it.
Another thing is we hit the join button and we decided that we could either be embarrassed and broke or we could hot girl up and get it going. Like, it is what it is. Like, I mean, I'm not embarrassed about anything I do because I do my business from a place of integrity and love, and I share I just share my life, and then I also share the products that I'm using. There's a way that you can do this kind of a business without being cringy and without having to be embarrassed about it. I'm not embarrassed.
Really? Because both of y'all have made me cringe several times during this live.
About anything that I do. I'm proud of myself. And there's a way that you can come into a business like this and grow your confidence like crazy. That's one thing. It's like, I'm a rock. I'm a freaking rock now because of this business. Like, you love me, great. You hate me, great. It doesn't, I'm fine because I really learned who I was as a person, and I learned that I love her, and I'm okay to show her to you, and whether you like her or not, I still love her. And that's really empowering. And just one more thing, Amanda, which is just amazing, just said in the comments, I just got paid yesterday and it helped me finish my Christmas shopping. I mean, that's everything that this business is to me. And that's why
I bet she would have had more money if she wouldn't have purchased products.
I love to bring women into this business is the empowering aspect of it. Like, that is whenever, you know, I have a mama coming on and saying, I just got paid yesterday and I was able to finish up the rest of my Christmas shopping.
Boom. You guys, people are going to
boom. Sorry, had to do it.
Talk regardless. You can make it talk about your failures, or you can make them talk about some of your successes and what you're boldly doing and believing and loving. So I hope that you make them talk about, like, if people are going to judge anyway, let them talk about your success you're having, you know, period. So, all right, you guys, we got to get off and get on a working Zoom.
Brooke, I couldn't care less. All right, what'd y'all think? Good one, huh? I don't know. It was fun. I had fun debunking their junk, debunking junk. Debunking their junk of them debunking junk. But I would love to hear your thoughts on it. If you haven't watched my other Bookie Bank videos, you might thoroughly enjoy them. I thoroughly enjoyed doing them. Go to my YouTube homepage and you go up to the search bar or the little search icon. You can click that and then type in Brooke Ashley Banks, or even Brooke, honestly. There will be another Brooke that pops up, but they're both fun, so you can watch all of them. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know your thoughts about what we just watched below. I feel like a lot of people are going to have a lot to say because it was, well, a lot. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video or if you're not new. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Show you what I'm all about. Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about yours.